Hi, welcome to Artsy Med. In this video, we'll be reviewing this Zig Emboss Writer Pen. So, if you want to know more about this pen, my reviews, my thoughts, its performance, and the versatility of this, just keep on watching! So, this is the Zig Emboss Writer Pen. There's two tips here. Have a 0.5mm and a 1.2mm. Let us check the length of the pen. So the pen is around 17 centimeters, or for the inches, that's around 6.5 inches with the caps on. So there are two tips. I got the pointed and the broad tip. So for the first one, this is the pointed fine tip, 0.5 millimeters, and the other one is the broad tip, but it's still bullet, 1.2 millimeters. So let us test this. Let's test the ink of this one first before we use this on our project. So for the first one, I'm using the pointed tip here, the 0.5. So let's just draw a heart here. And as you can see, the ink has a color tinge of blue. Hope you can see that. So, and let us check the stickiness. It's not that sticky, but it looks wet. Let us test this with some embossing powders. We put a thin line here. Let us see. So for immediately, we put the gold here. Let's put the heart. Oops. So for immediately, it stuck well. And let us test this. Okay, that's perfect. Now, let us try how long you can put the pen. So we'll try this for 5 seconds. Okay, that's 5 seconds. So it worked with 5 seconds. Next, let's try 10 seconds. That's 10 seconds. Okay, it stuck well also. We have missed spots here. Okay, so I tried doing the 50, 20 seconds, 25, 30, 40, 50, and this is what the 50 already looks like, and at the 60-second, this is what it looked like. So it turned patchy already at the 50th and on the 60th second. So most probably you can have around 40 seconds. But at around 40, you can have some missed spots already, but still manageable. So at least at a 30-second mark for this to work. So you have to work at around 30 seconds to pour in your embossing powders. So for the first use of this emboss pen or emboss writer is you can use this to fix your embossing errors, just like this one. I did this card in one video, which I will be linking on the upper right corner, so you can see that video also. So if you want to fix this, you just write or fix it using the embossing pen. So I just patch it up, and then I'm using Ranger Gold Tinsel for this one. Then we'll just heat set this. And there you can see that the patchy part there was already fixed. So that's our use number one. The second technique that you can use with this pen is that you can color a stamp image or color something with embossing powders. So here, I'm just coloring the thorns of the dragon with the Zig Emboss Writer Pen. And then I'm just putting in some Gold Tinsel Ranger Embossing Powder. And there you have this. So you can color using the embossing powder. Okay, so the next that you can do with this one is to use it with your stencil. This is a cloud stencil. And I'm going to use the pen to draw in some clouds here. So I think I want that one. Let me just tape this in place. So let me show you that I can color using the broad tip, color the whole stencil. Okay, and then I'm using Bridal tinsel here. If you like this video so far, please subscribe to this channel. My problem with this one is I'm not sure if this will dry clear, because if we're using a clear embossing powder or almost clear, just like a bridal tinsel, and there's a tinge of blue, so you just have to take note of that, because from the earlier here there's still a tinge of blue. So luckily I'm doing clouds here, so it's okay to a little tinge of blue there. So I'm just adding another cloud here. So for this one, I'll show you that you can do just the outline. So you don't need to color the whole stencil. So you just put an outline of the stencil. So I'm using, I think I want to use a thicker one here. I'm using the broader tip here. And I'm just putting the outline of the cloud. And then you can put some embossing powder on top of it. So you get that beautiful lined uh, embossed outline. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. I think I want to add another cloud. Okay, so we have that. I think this will not change color. So you just have to take note that the ink will remain light blue. Just put another washi tape here. Okay, I'm gonna finish my washi tape here. Okay, so I'm using Distress ink here, Peacock Feathers, and Mermaid Lagoon. Let's start with Peacock Feathers. Mermaid Lagoon. Just wipe this with the tissue. So next thing that we will do is, I think I want to put some sparkles to this. So a little of the Versamark ink. I got a little carried away of the glitter embossing powder. So now we have that. So you have a tinge of the color, the clouds here, that. And then let's assemble our cards. So let's try to assemble this card. So I have die cut this dragon from the earlier, the back. I got this foam tapes from the Crafters Marketplace. Let's put that baby dragon there. And then for this one, so another way that you can use the embossing pen is you can freehand your details into it, and then you can emboss it also. So for this one, for example, I'm going to put some stars into it. I'm just hand drawing it. Wow, gold embossing powder over it. And you can see I was able to make a gold star there. So I'm just going to add more stars into the card. Okay, so here is it. Then we'll just put it in our base card. So I have here, wishing you the happiest birthday ever. Just put this here. Okay, so I'm using Kokuyu dot liner glue tape here, and I will just stick this to the base card. So let's see if it on the right side. So here's our finished card, and what are my thoughts for this Zig Emboss Writer Pen? I think it's a very useful tool that you should have. This is good for correcting the embossing mistakes when you miss a patch or something. So you can use this. And also, it is great for coloring with embossing powder. And at the same time, you can use this with stencil as well. And you can free draw anything that you want to be embossed. The only downside that I have with this pen is that the color does not change to clear. So I think it would be better if the initial color will be blue and then it will dry clear. So for this one, it did not dry clear because there's still a tinge of blue there with when I use the Bridal Tinsel, and this is a clear uh glittery embossing powder. So, yeah, it took a little of the blue there. So, I think that's something that you have to know for this pen. So, you can't, if you want your embossing to be clear, you cannot use this one because it will still have a tinge of blue in it. So, that's it. I think I like this one. And I think I will have lots of uses for this embossed writer pen. Oh, before I forget, I'll just show you the matching envelope that I have for this one so that it will be matchy-matchy for this card. There. I think I like this happy birthday card, and till next crafting. Hope you like this video. Please give this a thumbs up and please subscribe to this channel and please click that notification bell. And you can watch my other videos here as well. Bye-bye! Hi! Welcome to Artsy Med. So, if you want to know